Namaste, yoga friends. My name's Doreen Foxwell, and welcome to today's Kids Yoga Meets Astrology. Today is actually meant for adults and children, which seems to be happening almost every week when I make these. What I'd like to share with you today is we are in what's known as a portal. Portal is, let's say, an energy tunnel. And this portal is meant to release things from this whole year. So if you had a challenging year, if you had challenging relationships, if your child has had a challenging time, if they've had challenging relationships, if there's things that you want to let go of before we hit the new year, and especially before we hit the winter solstice, which is next Wednesday or 12/21, this is the opportunity. On 12/12 or yesterday, that is when this type of vortex or energy opened up to release things. In the yoga world and in the New Age world, we call it cord cutting. Cord cutting is simply imagining you are still tied to that event, that person, that relationship. Kids' minds are very imaginative. If you tell them to imagine that they are still connected to this person, this situation, imagine a rope is tying you together, imagine a bungee cord is tying you together, because sometimes it is that push and pull feeling. Whatever it is, however your cord looks, you want to imagine that you are cutting off that cord. And in the yoga world, especially in Kundalini yoga, we go like this in front of our hearts to cut those cords. We like to cut those cords from those situations, from those people, from this year, let's say, so that you can go into the new year fresh and open to all wonderful things to come your way and your child's way. So this is going to be more of a meditation versus any yoga poses that we're going to do. And I want you to close your eyes. I want your children to close your eyes. I want you to picture that relationship, maybe that person, that situation, something that is still heavy in your heart, that you still feel, that you think about, that you focus on. And for your child, do the same. What is something that might have happened this year that is still upsetting to them or someone? And you're going to take a moment to just imagine that that cord, that rope, that string, however you imagine being attached to that. Just pick one thing, or you could pick two or several. Just imagine you are cutting it now, and you can take your hands really fast like I'm doing in front of my heart, and you can release it, or you can just think it if that feels silly to you. But just by doing this, you should feel that energy happening. You're going to do this also in a very quiet environment, quiet setting. It doesn't have to be long. You can do it more than once. You could do it several times. You can do it for several situations or people. And when you feel like you have cut that cord, you're ready to release that person or that situation, you can open your eyes and you can feel refreshed before we hit that winter solstice next week. And you can go in to what is the shortest day of the year, the darkest day, with some light shining from within. Namaste. Have a great